about the cellular respiration, focusing on the third and final part of cellular respiration, the oxidation phosphorylation on the electric transport chain. The goal of the electric transport chain is to produce 32 APT. The electric transport chain takes place inside the mitochondria in the inner membrane. Other important keys to know are the outer membrane, matrix, and the inner membrane space. We begin here with the 4 protein complexes that are embedded. Complex 1, Complex 2, Complex 3, and Complex 4. First, we have electron carrier NADH. NADH donates its 2 electrons to flavor-flin mononucleotide, also known as FMN, which took place on ubiquinone. Then NADH is reduced to NADH+. Ubiquinone takes the 2 electrons and moves them to complex number 3, and then reduces them into chromosome B. Now let's go back and look at complex number 2. Complex number 2 is attached to pseudokinase, and pseudokinase then drops off NAD. NAD then is reduced to NADH. The 2 electrons are then added to ubiquinone and then goes to chromosome B. Chromosome B then is transferred to chromosome C. Chromosome C is a mobile carrier that is transferred to the electrons to complex 4. Then the electrons are brought down to chromosome A. Then the electrons are brought down to chromosome A3. The final stage is the reduction of oxygen. Oxygen is then made into H2O, also water. Now let's look at chemosynthesis, which is the process of making ATP. When the electrons go through the membrane, it becomes negative, so they need to be balanced out. So with protons, complex 1 takes 4 hydrogens to the outside. Complex 2 is not a proton pump, so it does nothing. Complex 3 then again takes another 4 hydrogens to the outside. Complex 4 is a little bit different, and it only takes 2 hydrogens to the outside. With all these hydrogens, they go into the APT synthase, which goes down here, and then the energy is made, it turns it, and then it takes ADP, and it turns it into ADT. And that is all for cellular respiration in 32